Then Umo Joshua will put the millions men in the whole world.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Connections that you not get it.
No connection.
Yeah. Just say that Doma, all kind of things that just happen here. You know, I'm sure. No, he do tea.
When he was 12 years old, Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing hotel on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in a garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yes.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
It does not have that contact.
And the government need to really invest. The people like you that get the type of structure. They come say even if we are just getting $1 million for the budget year, every year they give $1 million. You imbalance.
If I'm a president of this country, I should God show you his wonder. You know what believe it. We told Joshua for what? You're not a footballer.
Yeah.
A football develop country. A football bring medicine in the head.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen to yesterday because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What will the board do for him? No passion for development. Then Umo Joshua will put the millions men in the whole world.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Connections that you not get it.
No connection.
Yeah. Just say that Doma, all kind of things that just happen here. You know, I'm sure. No, he do tea.
When he was 12 years old, Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing hotel on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in a garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yes.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West. It does not have that for Boyka.
Okay.
Because when we have wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Bolivia to where. And said the way forward is a Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and you know where he's just thinking, what kind of way Boyka, what kind of thing? You want to go after people? Then, the CDC still control the lower in the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went talking away, talking until they did Bagatiti, they did a resolution that passed. Yeah, because of money problem.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow. All of them almost went to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh. Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2% to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. But when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not wrong with them.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving our Bible for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finish campaign for that kind of Ome, then he wants to persecute us. Is that going to persecute us? So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Your part has been good over lawyer. It was from Kun offered my own son offered that I went and signed a resolution. I've never seen them why you did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Boyka send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said son, I said correct move.
So Liberia is in trouble. But I tell you this, I still repeat, if the president refuses to change, then the government is in trouble. The government, if you finish this government, let's thank God. Because as from next year, it's said to be fluctuating. And all the people that is in the government, they are liars. All of them. They don't know why they are there. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know the reason of staying in that system. They are just pushing the vehicle like this. They don't know where they don't know where it's going. So the forefathers of Liberia, they are in pains. It's very regrettable. Even the former president, Syphilis, is even regret having this person as a president. So that is just it. They believe that George Weah is too much for Liberia. That is the man who have brought total transformation to Liberia. That is a man who have turned Liberia to mini London or mini US. And he will have done it in second term. But they don't understand. They are angry with him. They believe that he's against them. They believe that he doesn't like Liberians. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. You say Liberia will be zero in sports. Zero. In sports? Zero. Oh yeah, go to Nations Cup now. Go to Nations Cup. Let's see. Let me see Nations Cup. Go to Nations Cup. I'll give $500,000. If you qualify for Nations Cup, I'll give your nationality $500,000. I promise. Your national score, your experience in Liberia now. If you don't know, in 2 years' time, Liberia will be worse. Will be one of the worstest country in the whole world. In the whole world. If Liberia will not protest against this government, tell me there is no God. If Liberia will not begin to cry, coming together to cry and said, we don't want you again, leave, resign, tell me there is no God, I will never serve God again. I am a prophet of God, and I'm talking as a prophet. Right? The hardship, you have not seen that hardship now. In 2 years' time, you will see the hardest hardship you have ever experienced. Liberia will drink dirty water, and they will be thanking God for drinking. That is the kind of president you have. This president does not have anything. He doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any roadmap for the nation. They just force him there. It was rigged election. Rigged election. It was forced on you people. It was forced to be president. So, and the people who connive to do all of this and put him there, right? US.
You mean US, the United States?
United States. They are involved in this election. I am telling you, not politically, I am telling you spiritually what I foresaw. It was rigged. Totally rigged. And now they have seen it, that this person does not know anything. This person cannot help the nation. This person cannot put the nation right.
Will determine the clear vision for the country. Okay, so it also includes the dividend on some of these travels. For instance, I know it can be argued understandably that the overpower bridge that the Chinese government is about to build, and the street, they go from Cassidy Boulevard to 12th Street, they were all in the Puebla, and that's true. But it was blocked in the Puebla. The President Bouakar's visit to China, reassuring China that when we are taking action on the global stage, we take it with our own interest first as a country, not to please any other person before Liberia's interest, and then people fighting them will join inside and go.
Just a further question. Yeah.
So you see, a visit to the FOCA, to the China Africa Forum, has now got China excited with the new commitment to come do this project. They are in town already. You call the Minister of Public Works, he will tell you the Chinese government don't waste time when they say they want to do something. But when you step on their interest, then you're in problem with them. Now, anytime we want to do anything on a global stage, the first question we should be asking, what's in it for us as a country and people? And if what's in it for us is good as a country and people, if other countries benefit from the trickle-down effect of our vote, okay. But we must never again vote on something that will hurt ourselves as a country and people.
For the tension we've created a few times, especially almost creating embarrassment for this country. As it relates to the speaker, the embarrassment we created to the government that got everybody confused, want to apologize. Let me tell you why it happened. There is always a reason for these things. There's a common practice and the House of Representatives, even the entire legislature. Whenever you go to the first round of election, we have wait the second round to determine the speaker. And the issues of consensus, we have wait the second round to determine the speaker. We believe that whenever a speaker is from the party of the government, it makes our work easier. There will be not too much confrontation. The tension we created this year emanated from one of our colleagues who said that tradition to be changed. They remember the 54 Buffalo Chamber, but then the speaker. They never have one member, the CDC did. But the fact that Buffalo Chamber was a sedition, and moreover his party won the presidency, His Excellency, the former President George Manuel, we decided to give the right to Buffalo Chamber. There was no contention. Normally, the president takes the speaker and the deputy falls in the opposition to balance the house. But under our regime, the 55th legislature, there were people who felt were smarter than us in terms of following the tradition. After we won the election, our president was waiting for the second round. Fortunately for all Unity Party branch Victoria, we called for a meeting and we told our fellow lawmakers. And this time around, the seat is for Unity Party. They said, no way. It can't happen. Because I can't believe more than you. I know more than you. I'm more sophisticated more than you. It can't happen. We forced to take the seat. It was on that basis that when we went to the election, we lost our staff vote. And I can tell you this because I apologize for the tension created by us. But more, there was a reason. It was on that basis that we felt if our government will have an opposition speaker, they will suppress the success.
Oh yeah, let me say hats up to you, wherever you are. The country is coming back. The country is slipping away and going into Sierra Leone to a Sierra Leonean King Jaw, man. I don't know, a Kamajaw president, and the country is coming back. The country is coming back because we are coming back. That's the word. Now, those are the words of the former president of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Ambassador Dr. George Manuel. My name is Brandon Golson, a journalist who does not have several other colors. He has one color. When you see me, I tell you I'm black, I'm black. When I tell you I'm white. I will never pretend. The day I tell you, say I won't be this, that's it. You go up, you come down, you put your hair on the chopping board. For me, you say A, be that white. They can come and here, they call your hair, you'll be cut. They will not even chop his hair because I will be white. Right? That is why it is. So we are committed to doing what we do. When we tell you, say we are who we are, it will make people to believe in us. It's no longer about us, but it's about them. And that's why we are here, and we are grateful to the Almighty God here tonight. This midweek, people, guess what I used to do, and I will continue to do it. Yeah, the cash giveaway continues. And while you are buying your Liberty Fortune scratch cards out there and winning your $1,000 on Saturday and getting some, but in fact, what the guys are doing now in the coming months or so forth, watch out. They are going and spreading out into the county. You will get a lot. But guess what? I am back into business, and expected to give you something right tonight. The cash giveaway, like I said. So I'm giving 20,000 out just before we can get into the topic of the day. But before I can do that, I said *799 *24# is the code to play with. Then the frequent players, I will try to do out some draws so that I can get to you. Those of you who play, you can win, you will also win too. So the star 799 star 24 hash is gone just 15 minutes, right? So by 8:45. I will do that draw and give out the first 20,000 to somebody by 8:45. I mean by 8:45. But you know, while we are waiting for that, I'm not introducing, but I'm testing something tonight. From now to 8:45 that time, I am going to open the lines only for females. Only for our man and only for our sisters, because they don't want to go into the market to buy. What was the price of what you bought today? You tell us. If that pepper you bought, what is the price of? Did you buy? Let me be fair enough. You know, I haven't lied to you people before, and nobody should lie to me. Even if you don't like Joseph Boga government and you think pepper price don't come down, thought it God fair true that pepper price don't come down. Now what I want from now to 8:45. While we are doing that, play your cash giveaway star 799 star 24 hash. I will do the draw at the close of it by 8:45. I will call up somebody who will get 20,000. We'll do the draw. Somebody will get 20,000, and that 20,000, you know what I mean? $100, right? Because the rate is what. But guess what? You have to fire, and that's what it is. So we are certainly getting there. We've got all things are possible. So the commodity prices index. That's why we are on here now. Only the women will call. No man should call. If you dare try and you challenge me and I block your number, you will get serious problem. In fact, when I block your number, say how you even come back. Those sisters of ours, those sisters of ours who are into XYZ, who can go into the marketplaces. So we want for them to tell the God fair truth. You know, a sister of mine called me today. In fact, I went at the courthouse. So she had just entered the car along with me. And she said, look at this price. I bought this thing. You know, for me, I can buy things. I can buy one. I can buy what I can do a wholesale here and there. Look at the alcohol. How do you call it? Ago oil. Yeah, ago oil. You know, some of the things we eat, we don't even know the names. The ago oil. So I'm giving the time up now. We are at 8:17. We are at 8:17 by this time. And of course, some of you out there, you'll see 8:21. So by 8:45, I will do the draw. So this time now I'm opening the female line and I'm about to announce it. The female line. Exclusively only for female. Even if you're small girl and went in the market today to buy, you are clear to call and tell us how much did you buy things? Are they the same prices? Are things cheaper? I just want to know, because I want to know when I'm telling Joyce in the market, because my daughter, she also goes out there, or when baby grows up and I go into the market to go buy. I want to know what the baby, yeah, what it goes. So we are getting there, right? So the female line, the phone is on. So the female line, I'm going to call it. The line is exclusively for females, and that's the female line I'm going to use tonight. So I just want to know the price index. By 8:45, I'm going to pick up and do that draw for somebody to get 20,000 tonight, like I'm telling you. So you're taught the God fair true. There are some questions I will ask to know whether they're true you're talking or they're not true. So tonight we are into it, you know. I know my old man Rebecca K. Sanya is telling me that men can go in the market too. No. The men generally, they can give the money to the women to go in the market. Even if men can go in the market, the women can go in the market. They can want manage. So if people who are managers, who can want manage money or to cut some from there, if they are not cutting some from there, then there's really the impact now, because for men, they don't have time. You know, and no, I'm not going to allow men tonight. That one you're lucky you're carrying me anywhere. I get problem with you. No man should call. I'm telling you serious something. And as some women are talking for you, because you know, some of them can send a man in the market. I'm telling you. Nobody tell you say that grocery store where men can go and be picking up things. I'm talking about in our regular market then. The market hall then at George we are built. Don't want a George we are built for you. How much you're buying thing then now there? That's what we want to know. And before you can bring it there, how much you bought it from, where you took it from to bring it in the market? That's what we are talking about now. You know. No, nobody. Look, let me tell you something. Let us be fair. Some of you, you're me already. You can be lying on Joseph Boakai, say the country high. Already, you're me. You can be what they call. You're just dumping everything on Joseph Boakai. He, like Joseph Boakai, they may just make the whole country high now. When people want others, they mean people and all the country high for them. All the kind of thing. You know, and Anyway, we are getting there. And with God, all things are possible. No matter what it is, we are certainly getting there. Right? So let's go on. We're starting up now. The line is 0777 980375. Only mama and then sisters then that didn't want going to do. So and that's it. And so we are getting there, right? So let's go on. We'll pick the first person. I said about 8:45 before we can start up the real topic for tonight. And for while we are here, we will try to give you the gist of it. But while we are here, so let me get on to the first person, the first female. And you must have had, some of y'all say the country high, you're not getting money to go in the market. So don't manufacture anything. Tell us, in fact, call your names so that the community people will know you. Because some of you are your name business. I know you don't want to lie. That's one thing, right? So tell us where you're calling from. So we know. Let's get to the line and talk to this person. Hello.
Hello, Abraham.
Hello, how you doing?
Fine.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Rose Totu. I'm calling from Front Street.
Front Street.
Yes.
Rose, did you go in the market today?
Yes, I was in the market today.
Okay. What did you go in the market for?
I went to go buy food stuff.
Very good. That means you are qualified. I'm not talking about people who selling it. I'm talking about people who buying it that didn't want. So you went to buy food stuff. You went there to go buy food stuff, right? Now, so what specifically you want to buy? What specifically you want to buy?
I went to go buy red oil, fish, pepper, and okra.
Very good. How much did you carry in the market?
I carry 700 in the market.
Very good. You carry 700 to go buy bitter ball,
okra,
yes. Okra what?
Yes.
Fish.
Yes.
I
bought the fish $250.
Okay. Now what kind of fish you bought $250? So?
Mackerel, the dry mackerel.
Oh, the dry one.
Yes.
Okay, $250. Then let's go the okra.
I bought the okra $100.
Okay, now so let me understand from you, because that will set the basis for other callers that will be calling in. When you are going to the market, do you have a price that you have for those things already set before going to the market?
Well, yes, but you have to walk up and down.
No, because I remember during our days when our parents were able to send people all day. They said going to the market and tell you, say, buy $200 pepper, buy 200 fish, because you know the fish price already. So you gotta price it as per that, knowing the price. That's how you go in the market. So did you have a price listing before going there with that 700 to say the 700 will be able to meet up with everything? Did you have that before going there?
Yes, but it's a lot of walking.
Okay.
Because the prices are not the same.
Okay.
You have to walk up and down to find the reasonable price. You see, because the fish in the market, so $250 up 500. Nowadays, you can't get $100 fish.
You mean nowadays you can't get $100 fish? We wanted the market you went to, so.
Waterside.
Waterside market. You say you get $100 fish in Waterside market?
Yes, the only fish you can find for $100 in Waterside market is fish they call baple.
Oh, baple, no baple, that really baple. You know, baple should be one of the cheapest. In fact, I think the cheapest fish we ever know about. Oh, baple.
Yes.
Okay, so you bought a mackerel $250. Now, one piece you bought or two pieces?
I bought one piece. Yes.
How many persons supposed to eat that one piece?
Well, we 4 in a hut.
What? You say the baple, the $250, you're 4 in the house, you're going to eat that one piece?
Yes.
Wow.
And I bought the small crab, $100.
Okay, the small crab, $100.
Yes.
All right.
The pepper umpa, the season is on now. So the pepper is all right in the market.
Okay, the pepper price is all right in the market because the pepper season now.
Yeah.
So the pepper pie, how much do you buy the pepper pie?
Well, they got the $20 pie, they got the $50 and the $100.
Okay, good. So what about the okra pie?
The okra also too, they got it $20 and they got it $100.
Okay.
But they $60.
Okay. So all in all, you put all those things together. Is it okra soup or pepper soup, or what kind of soup you cook?
Little okra sauce.
Oh, okra sauce. All right.
Yeah.
But you got rice home already.
Yes, I got rice home already.
Very good. So all in all, the 700 were able to satisfy your wish when you were going to the market, or you needed to adjust?
Yeah, otherwise I spent the 700 when I got home. I had to buy coal.
Okay.
With additional money.
All right. So that means
up to $760.
$760.
Yes.
Oh, that means you needed. Okay, no problem. But the idea, all in all, tin prices are a bit lower, medium, or higher. Where are we?
Things are very high.
Okay. How much you used to buy that fish? That mackerel fish that you say you bought $250. How much you used to buy it?
Well, we used to buy it about $100, $125.
Huh?
Yes.
Wow. No, man, it's higher. It's higher. It is very, very higher. Yeah. Okay. So, so that rescue soup you cook today to rest. Well, thank you so much for telling us. Hello, how you doing? Next. Hello.
Hello, Abraham.
Yeah, how you doing, man? Your name?
My name is Beluli Kamara from Tancho, West Point.
From West Point. Very good.
Yeah.
You went to the market today to buy?
Yeah, I went to the market today.
To go buy food, not just to buy, but to buy food. The food we're discussing now.
I'll go buy food.
Okay. What kind of food you wanted to go? You went to buy?
I'll go buy potato green today.
Oh, only potato green. A potato green soup you're supposed to cook.
Yeah, I buy potato green. $100. They are about $50.
Okay.
They are about today. Fee $100. They are telling about chicken feet 4 for $50. They are telling about.
You said chicken feet is 4 for $50?
Yeah, 4 for $50. They are
4 pieces of chicken feet, 4 for $50?
4 for $50.
But it's cheap.
We used to buy 5 for $50, 6 for $50, 7 for $50.
Oh, because the way you said 4 for $50, I thought I was. I thought I was cheap something because anyway.
Yeah. So now we will go up to 120 again. It was to $190. You go up to 1.
You said what? The rare oil?
Rare oil, yeah, Nana. When you go in the market, you get rice. You get everything. You not get fish. You get pepper. You will using if you are 2-3 in the hotel, you will using 800 or 850 before you get.
For 3 persons, in the house, you use about 800. Right? Wow, she's off. Sorry. Normally when I'm leaving like that, that 500 I can leave with baby there for them to operate. So and now I'm understanding the feet of what it is, right? It's very much good that we get it because sometimes when Diamond coming from school, when she passes in the market, and then she will come and tell me, say, the thing you're not enough. But because I don't really, the time I go home, it's not time to eat. So that's a different thing. So I'm understanding from you people what really going on. I will give a feed of what really Diamond can go through. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, your name?
I'm Tenant Smoke calling from Habel.
Okay, Tenant, good. It's good that you are in Habel there. Tenant, did you go to the market today?
Yes.
Very good. What did you go back? Which one of the markets you went to, in fact?
I went to Habel Market. I mean, Habel Sir.
Oh, Habel Sir. Good.
Yeah.
All right. So, tell us, how much did you take to the market?
Today I carried 2,000 to the market.
2,000? You get plenty of money, oh? Hey, yeah, all friends that are AOR something that they carry. But how many people in your house?
I get about 7 persons in my house.
7 persons. And you carry 2,000 in the market.
Yeah.
Okay, 7 persons, 2,000 in the market. So let's now come to understanding, what did you go buy? Rice or soup?
I went to buy soup.
Okay, you want to buy soup. What kind of soup you want to buy?
I want to buy potato green.
The potato green soup you wanted to cook?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the prices. Let's go to oil.
Yeah.
Hello? You slip off? Sorry again. No. J-Man, you disturbing the class. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, Baba.
How's everything?
Hello?
Yeah.
Baba.
Yeah, Mama, you went to the market today too?
Yes, I went to the market.
Okay. What did you go buy?
I go buy leg bone and P4 cartoon.
Very good. You said P4 cartoon, you want to go buy it?
Yes, I want to buy leg bone.
No, but listen,
They want to get what soft bone.
yeah, but we're not talking about people who went to go buy to sell. We are talking about people who went to buy to cook and eat. That the people we are discussing.
I'll keep the things in my bag.
Oh, in your box. Okay,
yes.
So today you went in the market.
Uh-huh.
Were you greeted by any surprise price on the market today?
So yes, I went in the market. Price was higher today only because we were buying the P4 2,400.
Okay.
And today the P4 going up to 2,650.
2,650 from 2,400 to 2,650.
Yes.
Okay.
And then last boom, it was 2,650.
Okay.
But it went to $3,100.
Wow.
Today. Yeah. So I was not even able to buy that last boom. I was only able to buy the P4.
Yeah, you needed to adjust now because you couldn't afford the rest. So what about the oil you bought oil today? There?
No, I did not buy. Oh, I only went to buy that 2 things.
Oh, the 2 things. So you only settle for one because you couldn't afford the other.
For the other one.
Wow.
He did not ask me for my name.
Okay, what is your name, please?
My name is May T. Blowy Floor.
May
T. Blowy Floor.
Oh, G blow you for.
Blow you floor.
Oh, blow you saw. Good.
Yeah.
I got that. Which one of the divisions or camps you from?
I'm from Soklin.
Oh, you in Soklin in our era?
No, I'm not in Habel. I'm in Soklin near Red Light.
Oh, but you went Habel to go buy.
No, I went Red Light to go buy.
Oh, Red Light to buy. Oh, the Red Light price you giving me, so?
Yes, I Red Light price.
But anyway, thank you so much, and God bless you. Hello, how you doing?
Hello?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Your name, please.
Yes, I'm Anchal Intobo.
Uh-huh.
I'm calling from Caldwell.
Caldwell. Good.
Yes.
You went to market today?
Yes, I went.
Okay, which one of the markets you visited?
I went Bombo Market.
You said Bombo Market?
Yes.
What you call Bombo Market? Where is that market?
It's located right in Caldwell.
Oh, Bombo Market is in Caldwell.
Yeah, after the old police station.
Oh, after the okay, so that the place you can buy dry rice food or the real good food you can buy there when you want really eat good food at the place you can go. You can find good food at the market.
Anything you want, buy there where we can.
In Bombo Market. All right, good Bombo Market. So what did you go buy today, my dear sister?
So today I went in the market, I carry $1,000.
Okay.
Yes.
To buy food for how many persons?
We are 5.
1,005. Yeah. Go ahead. Let's hear from you. What did you see today that you are not expecting in terms of prices? Go on.
The West Press is very, very high. The small salmon cup. That's $50.
You mean 60? 60?
50. 50. 50.
50. Okay, 50. The two. Yeah. Okay.
Then the big salmon cup. $60.
Okay.
Yeah. The market is very, very high. Yeah, the market is very,
so
very high.
So how about that small salmon cup that you're talking about?
They can machine. Oh,
no, forget about that. Machine will buy a big part of life ever since. How about you used to buy that small cup fresh? Because for you to say hi, you must take up back to where it was.
The big cup. The big cup it used to be 30.
30?
40 the highest. Yes.
So $30 going to $60?
Yes.
No, then it's double price. It's double the price, yeah.
The market is very high. Even when you carry $1,000, if you don't have rice in the house, for you to even get things that you need in the market before you finish buying oil, coal, everything, you have to come back and look for another money to add it up. Things are very difficult.
Wow. So what are those marketers telling you people? The sellers. What are they telling you people? Your customer women and customer men. What are they telling you people the reason behind why they are just greeting you with these high prices?
When you go in the market, like for me, sometimes I can go loose to go there and see.
Okay.
When you go in the market, you can know that things very, very hard. Because yeah, for me, I can sell anything that God help me, my hand touch, I can sell anything.
Okay.
So when I go, sometimes I'm selling, I say, oh, come buy, making fun and things. I'm putting and say, hey, so then I even start my day, sell my guy, you see my more high job.
Yeah.
I even start my day, I really want to buy, but I even start my day. Many people I can come across them. Then when they tell me, I can laugh. I say, yo, that the country we find ourselves in, we just have to adapt to it.
Jesus.
Yeah. Most of the time, while you play, yeah.
So let's look at it now. The people you carry the food for, your 5 person, how your pen can load it? What kind of thing can be your pen now? Because
so you don't even get your neighbor, it can be hard. Because
you can get your neighbor this time? You're not giving neighbor?
Yeah. So you don't even get your neighbor, it can be hard. Let me tell your food you see. Yeah, because even in dog for you and your family, how you get somebody else? It can look so shameful.
Amen.
Sometimes when you even play when you want to cook, you go in the market, you can change it because what you will see in the market, things are very difficult.
Wow. No, it's too sorrowful to say that you're not even able to give your neighbor anything now.
So get your neighbor and now you see I'm telling you seriously.
The neighbor say, well, I have to understand. Because you used to give what that. Like the time that God can get your grading, you see the time hunger in time at the time you will do giving. Don't give it when you not get plenty. Give it now that the time you must share with neighbor now.
This time, if you want eat soup with rest, like African sardine.
African what?
Forget about the sardine. Then you should forget about the fish in the market. You wouldn't go in you wouldn't go in for the oil, the rest, the bitter, and the pepper with the cool. Because when you say going for the fish, it will not be easy. Then you will not really be able. So that African sardine.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Oh, Momoy. Oh, that the African sardine there they call Momoy. All right.
Yeah.
All right. No problem. Thank you so much for the update. Yeah. Hello. You got to yeah, please, the feedback. Hello, how you doing?
Sorry. My name is Fatmata Kone.
Say that again.
My name is Fatmata Kone, calling from Kerry Street.
Kerry Street. Okay, Fatumata, did you go to market today?
Yeah, I went at the market.
Which one of the markets?
Raleigh Town.
Oh, Raleigh Town market. Okay, let's hear from Raleigh Town. So, what did you go buy from there, in fact?
Can you imagine this morning? I wonder about Kasali, but no,
what team? Kasali, one of the cheapest team, man.
Seriously, I wonder about Kasali this morning. But I can't claim my money.
Oh, you went in the market thinking that you could buy with a mindset or with the with the plan that you're going to buy Kasali.
Yeah.
But when you went there now, no light. So what was that darkness that you saw about the Kasawali when you went there?
The darkness was small for me to buy Kasawali fish or.
Oh. Yeah. So what kind of soup you ate in the end?
Last night I just tried
fried fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how you can look.
I have 5 children.
Oh, 5 children.
5.
5 children. Wow.
Yeah.
So you're just forced to cook fried fish, dry rice.
Yeah. If I found your face, I can make it because the children.
Oh, okay. And how much you carry in the market for the 5 children food business?
1,000. They 1,000 at 2 days now we can stay home. Because you go 6, you have to make it for 2 days.
Oh, okay.
2 days, you can make it. Yeah.
Wow.
It's very serious.
Wow.
And can you imagine my husband to that you know the party pricing when you say, oh, the market money not making you say go manage.
You say one day your husband you know the party man?
You know the party man.
Then what you get tell you get what do you okay, yeah.
First I used to give me 1,000 for 1 day, but now you get 1,000 say go manage for 2 days.
1,000 for for 1 day.
Every day.
This time that you say you will manage it, I hope 2 days you will not come out to me
2
again.
days, 2 days. What $1? So can you imagine how difficult it is now?
So how you can call it? How you can pursue a pair? His suit reduced now, or what? He meat inside?
My brother want to get 1 chicken feet. We are putting you. We say what happened to a chicken feet as well as the money we give. Everybody need to eat because they both want chicken feet. Can you imagine 1 fish? 175 for small fish.
Wow.
They bought 175. And you
Wow.
buying 2 fish now that 340. You have to
Wow.
buy chicken feet for the children. You have to buy small chicken too for the, because people coming to you, they have to eat. And now, can you imagine about my dingo people eating, they eat together. I am my children eating. So. Hello?
Oh.
Yeah, when they pass it by, say, now eat though. They say, oh, Auntie, you are coming eat.
And you get one for them to can't eat your food.
When they can't eat, they put small. So what did you eat now?
Yeah.
So you say, man, don't be putting the puppy there.
Yeah, man.
I said, no, when neighbor passing, they want eat that they can't eat. Anything will go jar. So you say,
I know.
this is my first time calling on your show.
I know. This voice sounds strange as well. God will bless you. God will make way for all. Thank you so much for telling us. Yeah, that Unity Party, man. Just be there with him. Hello, how you doing?
That's all, Eddie.
Yeah.
I do, but
Masisi,
yeah.
Masisi, but you said in call.
Yeah, I said you could go for cold bed now.
Huh?
I said no for cold bed, buy cold bed now. Yeah.
No.
850, Baba.
You say how much?
850.
850. How much you used to say the last time I saw you? How much was the call that time?
That time we buy this. That's 750.
But in a rainy season time, coal price can go up. Is that what it is?
The rain season now, Ebi. And I'm telling you now, if you want to eat good food, Papa, you must get $4,000 in the market.
For what?
You understand? If you not get rest, then now you know the quality just say. Ebi, you know the quality just say, my son.
No.
My picking you small, you just come in. Let me tell you the quality just say, Mama.
That she just
say. She just say. I the quality just say, Mama. We hear about the quality just say, Mama. The quality just say, can make it too sweet.
See.
Yeah, get your better boy your apron. You will grow up now. You get your better boy your apron. Yeah, you buy a little just say, you buy a case me. Fete la chicken feed the soup on. Get the soup, let the red get soup on it. That 44 now, Ebi. It's not
very good. You just told me about case meat. Case meat is one of the cheapest things. You can go in the water there and you get case meat from there.
Even the way you go in the water, the train big for the telling say small chicken pop, like $50 now. $50.
The case meat?
Before when they bring it, oh, my take it free. But train bring a small the small big chicken for $50 for it now.
Wow.
Case meat.
Wow.
I'm telling you, who's about market 7 for 200? I'm telling you, drop market. When you run at 8 for 200. But now, Ebi, when you go in the market, you will see 3 small get a map up with more folk. I'm telling you, small one will say 3 for 200. How you share it? So you go to the next fair, when they say 3 for 50, you buy 3 or 8. You buy chicken feet, and say chicken feet 4 for 50. No, every that time chicken feet was big chicken feet. That time I was 7 for 50. 8 for, but none of you want if we want eat good chicken feet now, Ebi. You will spend $200 for chicken for 5. 5 for 200. 5 for 100. I'm telling you. But the one that wants small, get my figure. 4, 3 for $50. You just come there in the soup. Let you just say inside the soup. But when you eat that soup, you put that diabetes. You won't get any problem. I don't go to you, Papa. And that is a class to the whole $40, $50 now. You get for it said this now. People crying, they're going. Get them to join our Ebi. They don't use the want to be laughing at me. Can't also. What they say, I haven't let your so much that will be. I said, my Ebi. You know what you
so when you took the food from Info and carry it inside?
I like carry inside. I was saying that very people on my writing push. When my level, she can't say she can't draw in my yard. I said, draw water. He said, mine. He said, now, what we're looking for, we not get it. I think my level too all like I think my
No, man, sister, you can't behave like that, man. And you heard my sister, the Madigo woman, she said people must just be eating. When people come visit you, they bring lecture, you know why they brought a lecture? Just invite them. Just tell them about let you.
Why not? He said about one day how much the children will think about me. But I want the poor will lead it. Look how you get a lot of money to pocket. The way more thing is $60. That's that they PP they call is they always about $108. 120. If you are joking, can you see for a paper was about $20 $50. When you check about $4 say you can be your soup. See my get $80 about before be your soup. And I say the other one they go I say cheap how they call it. You see a boss way, that be sweet. 3 for 200. You point.
But man, since they kind of hard time, you won't get taste for food. I thought you just want fish, any kind of fish.
That why I say my late teacher say all right for me. I put me the better, but how much rate don't? We see that you cooking ratting me. Now I get big back. Tell her myself I do about 2 or 3 I go.
But then the whole yard can be smelly, because I think I made the whole yard can be smelly stink.
I say my soil can be thick. They say oh what they are passing that. That girl, my I say I put my phone on. I put you just say that was a worker. You got to like in my radio. I said about all that money. I play dead. Yeah, I'm not in my radio. Say, oh, see, I said, Marty, the lecture, and you go. See, you are laughing, go. Me, I know what you open that day. Don't forget me. Why they were back? But when put 2 in the year, you know, complete back. They will be laughing. You know, me. They say, we'll kill you, AB. When you're good election, will kill you. For will kill you. Because I got him a fool. Then go up. I say, a million more day. She left out myself in the back. Why you see the phone call you to get that money? She was very hungry.
Wow. So thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much, Man CC, for that update.
Okay.
So tonight we are hearing from the buyers. We are not, all you are hearing down there were sellers. Now I'm interested in hearing from the buyers, the people who can go and buy. How are they buying? Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, my name is Annie Wama from Firestone Habel.
Okay, from Habel. Okay, Firestone Habel, like the place you calling from?
Yes.
You went to market today? Did you visit the market today?
Yes.
Very good. What did you go buy?
I went to buy onion and that of cabbage.
To cook or to sell?
To cook.
Okay, onion and cabbage. That's what you went there for. Now,
yes.
How much did you take to the market?
I carry 1,000 with me to buy my stuff. AB, when I went in the market, cabbage used to buy for $50. You'll be surprised that $150 should be.
You say what? From $50 to what?
$150 for cabbage box. I'm telling you serious thing.
Is it the Habel market are down there?
Yes, Habel General Market.
Why?
When you see cabbage box, onion. Oh my dear. I went asking for onion from 1,000 today. Onion bed is $2,200.
From 1,000 to 2,200? No.
I'm telling you.
But don't you think this?
Onion bed is at 2,200. From 1,300 different.
So with all the prices you're calling, you don't want to blame the marketer, and you think that they don't want just making things prices high because everybody say, oh, the country how, the country how. Why you can't put a blame on the marketer then?
How will we put blame on them if they're buying it for higher rate?
Okay.
And then they say they want profit. So how will you blame the marketer?
Wow.
It's very
what in Habel?
We are heading to a danger. And that's smart thing.
People. Yeah. Anyway, thank you, man, for your contribution. Hello, how you doing? So we are about to wrapping up now to close this. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, hello, brother Eddie.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Yeah, I'm calling from Nancy Basketball Court.
All right. Where do you go for market? Or where did you go for market today?
I go Red, but that's why I always buy.
Oh, Red Light. Okay, good.
Yeah, Red.
So,
market.
What did you go buy there today?
Where I bought food.
I know that food you went for. You got to be specific now.
Yeah, I bought split peas. I cooked split peas today.
Split peas?
Yeah, split peas.
Oh, split peas. Yeah, I used to. Yeah. I like split peas too. Yeah. Okay. So tell her, what are you talk to really make a recipe for that?
Actually,
Actually, I can cook that day. I can make it soup for tomorrow.
Okay.
So there's a fish in the market. They call it salmon fish. They drop it. The smaller one is $250 for today. I bought it $300.
Okay.
They are $400 chicken feet. They take our skin. They got 120. They got 150 piece. I bought it 120.
Okay.
They are $400 pony. In those kind we're not ready pony. Now they can sell it for 200. So one can be 100. I bought it. They are bought it war best because they can be cool with the beef. You know war best?
No, what they call war best? What they call war best?
Mama. War best.
You already. The other person Chief Justice. The other person African sardine. They say war best. They moment thing at Nina. Yeah.
So I bought war best. So I bought a cup of rest. City cup is 180. Yeah, that's pepper now. I bought $100 pepper. I bought it all the time and the old type of mineral bottle is 180 because they got 170 now they got 180. I bought it 180. I want to cook my soup today. But I don't like to say what I cook today. Either I see the or recently because I'm management now. The rapper will buy 2 cups tomorrow because we already eat a 3 cups today. I experience today. Yeah.
No, extended to 3 days with that 2 days so you try now. Then you can spoil the whole thing. You got to eat satisfactorily.
I'm not allowed to you. Say after last year today, yeah, my sister for 1 day, 2, 3. I'm not allowed to you.
Wow.
Yeah. The more I sleep, if that's the one. Yeah. So I can't let to nobody.
I want that true. Jack, what the be eating a small. How you doing?
Yeah. Today,
now they never feed it. They never not get food now from their neighbor. No neighbor sharing with neighbor now. This time. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah. Today I went in the market. I was having now $20.
920.
Yeah, we said to go eat it. I said now 20. I was hungry. I take $50 when I bought bread. We take now water.
So who gave you that money for you to go into the market?
My friend get my money 1,000. She took my oil. So today now, I just get that here. We see my 1,000 now. Now she sent the 1,000 to go $80 for them.
Okay.
They give me $920 a year on my money. So I took off $50 bought bread. I ate it. The banana money I carry in the market. I bought 5 fish for 500. I get 3 boys. My one make it full.
5 pieces of fish for 500.
Yeah.
So that 100.
Yeah. I bought on because I can call it 3 times. So can get 2 days. So I buy one. Now I bought 50. I give you the small chicken feet. 3 for $50.
What in for what? That will say small chicken feet that 50. 3 for 50. What?
Yeah, baby one. I 5 for 100. 5. Yes, I told my boss. Yeah, baby one. I 5 for 100. I lie you. If I can do video again, I'll show you the part. And I call the fool. So I bought a fish. I bought the pepper. No, I'm about pepper. About fish. I bought Vita. Small thing. I think it's I get oil. Okay, I want to go for the money now rich because I go home for transportation. So I feel by the thing no money money for okra. So I said, but I can't people to me. So I came and say my 200 and send my son. I said go to Maya. She get my 200. The 200 she sent it. About 2 cups.
Wait, are they gonna have to you collecting them or
Yeah, I can sell oil. Yeah, I can say unless somebody I can go in the market. We put a bit of oil. We sell the oil. Each channel can get $400. So when the point to go, you forced to get that money today. So when the oil in my hair, I can give it for separate. Then the ones to eat, I can give it for separate. Then the woman profit, I think I get you people name to carry it back.
All right.
So now how come now? I see by the thing now, no rest in my hand. I see picking a grain, no oil, no pepper. Now I said my 200. I told the 200 about 3 cups of red. Then I call when my children eat. I said to mom money will cook because we'll call the food to them when I eat food tomorrow. So I keep the rest. It just been only pepper and cool now. Yeah, blackie to see tomorrow bring. So that you go to the market, yes. Because I can sell oil, I can sell 3 gallons or I can get 400 for 1 gallon. Yeah. So 3 gallons, I can get 400 for Isa.
But like you ain't all selling the oil expensive to the people there now.
No, they all can buy oil $3,800. Then we sell 1 gallon. We sell buy the oil $2,500. The house
you used to go buy it $2,500, then you bring it, you sell it. What price?
We can say 800, 700 at Labor State for 1 gallon.
Oh, for 1 gallon.
Yeah, the small gallon.
Okay.
But no, by the 3 now, they want to buy the person. No, way, they're 4,000. So when you tell the oil, if you send the poor to go bone country, they can say if for that money, first to give it. So that I'm not one and give one step. My chest are jail. So my someone when I put a girl to the ask me for my friend. I tap I to say I don't care. I go my blessing. I should send 1,000.
Yeah, your own money.
Yeah, so she said 1,000 and not 20. I took 50 that bought bread. I eat I won't go in the market. I can't get put up green. Can get me go look.
So now that the full day now, you get any other money now to cook?
No money to cook, my girl. I get pepper and I get food.
So whatever you get it for now, you getting it from all yourself, pay partner then before you can continue cooking tomorrow.
And I get something also again. So I'll just go credit for one woman right tomorrow buy to give me 50 prepare 50 I go then I go in the market Saturday I pay your money. The next the in my head. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so I just struggle my 3 children and my 3 boys and say make it full because of get out. So that
all right.
I had a market very high. So by the Ako or I also said Ako before Ako cartoon so buy $20. But I $30 will buy a cartoon. So if you buy $30, how much will you get inside? But that's 200 you will get for inside ticket poker get 100. But see the tema market. The police put my market, my market, a hack and say, we open to go 3-4 Ghana or far. God may we are 5 Ghana almost 2,000. The train gets in the money to the one. So that I'm going to go with me, my children, bought you and it will become president to my land. We can't all put
God with it. You're right about that. God with it. Thank you so much. It's so touching.
Okay.
It's so touching. And you know, people are going through a lot. So let me just speak the last 3 calls and we close. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Let's hear from you. Your name, please.
Hello, Teacher Lai.
Hello. How you doing? Your name, please.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Are you getting me?
Hello, Teacher Lai.
I am getting you. Are you getting me? You should be able to get me. Sorry, let me skip on you and get to the next person. Sorry, you can call back if you can. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, Evi.
Yeah.
I call you for 15K.
Okay, let's hear from you.
Evi, ena ise. The thing now, carry all some more. When we take the green from here, we carry in town. They working a bar.
Okay. Your own story is a good story. So that y'all can take the green end from down there, put it green, water green, you're carrying town to sell it.
Maybe. They feed they are go sell. The people come in the market for them to buy.
Ah man, she's off. Sorry about that. Oh gosh. Yeah. Anyway. Hello, how you doing? I wish to have heard her from her. She said, and when they put a bar, they too can get food to buy too. So everybody hungry. So the people got to buy from them before it works. And what are you doing? Quickly. So the second to the last caller. Yeah. Where are we with this? Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what's really popping, but we are certainly getting there. You know, the reason I thought to get a peek and at least to understand from the buyers, it's good to hear from the buyers. So now the sellers, because what we're hearing on the radio is about sellers say, oh, my God, not going 3 days, this, that, blah, blah, blah. You know, we think for sure who feel the pinch of is people not buying from them. This one happening. Now, see, the few people who go in there to buy, they are not buying much. So if you see, if I had planned to have gone to the market to buy chicken feet, buy fish, buy P4 and whatever, the moment I get in the market, I will leave P4. So the woman who's selling P4, I will not buy from her. So our market will stay. Or the chicken feet, if I wanted to buy about 3, 4, 5 chicken feet, I can buy 5. So that person market will stay. So these adjustments, that's how, you see, I thought to do this so that you get the feed of what we are talking about, right? So that you get a feed of it, because these people in the market, you were hearing them recently, they're talking about, tea prices are high, this, that, our market, they're not going here and there. Yes. What are the conditions that trigger their markets not going? These are people who used to go into the market, so now they want to charter the whole market. Today, they don't have it to charter the whole market. So you're now getting the feed of why it is. So when you hear from these sellers, it is good that you take your microphone. that one is difficult to get microphone from people who are buyers, because sometimes they are all homes. You can locate the sellers, and to get a buyers, any kind of platforms and things, you can open up your lines and you will hear from them. They are the ones that are in the market. They're going to the market, and they are the ones that buying those goods. So the purchasing power they have, if it is limited, then the person who's selling does not feel impacted, because it is the presence of the buyers that empowers the sellers. If the buyers are incapacitated or their purchasing power is low, it will affect the person who's selling. Because the reason that seller is there, because there has to be a buyer. If there's no buyer, then that seller being there is useless. So this microphone that we just open up and to hear from our people, that is not about politics. That is about realities that they are talking about. And if the government thinks that these people are lying, then they can set up a task force to go out there to deal with the marketers and say, why you're selling things price higher to the people? They can set up a task force. If they think the people are lying, they can set up a task force. The government can control and, of course, go out there, set up task force and ask. That's why it is. So these are feeds that we gave you so that you hear exactly from everyone else who is impacted by what's happening in our country. That's what I know, waiting barometer or waiting no useless bunch of people. They came out with trash in recent time, and you playing with the emotions of the Liberian people. You think, look, you can't play with you can't be telling Liberian people that they are stupid. They are not. They are sound people, and they understand exactly what it is. Some of the churches, go there today. Go to some of the churches today. They're not paying tithes and offerings anymore. The church pastors know. Almost anyone who is supporting Joseph Boga, they know what's happening now. They know exactly. It's affecting everyone. They got to eat. God in heaven knows that they have to eat. So in one way, you're God now, the man of God, and you are talking to now. Some of you men of God. And let me put it that way. That's why it is. I want to say thanks to all of you who participated. Me, and I go to school to be economy with my sister Priscilla saying that the simple one we're talking here, so that economy there is simple. When there is there must be a buyer to empower a seller. If there is no buyer, no seller. So what will a seller be doing out there when there will be no buyer? If you brought your goods outside and nobody going there to buy, will you continue to sell? No. It is because somebody buying from you that why you are empowered to also bring in more. So everybody else, some simple economic. Now what about a simple thing? Take you present. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing else we can do. There's nothing else we can do. The people suffering. The people are going through a lot, and we can't sit here and play politics with it. No. So let's leave that. Tonight, let me share with you something. I'm about to do the draws, and I will be able to call you up, like as promised. And I will do that. And things are really tough. And my students are saying the Buchi Yima is also saying that as well. So let me share with you what your president said. And your president, His Excellency Ambassador George Manawia, is sorry about this, but we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. I want to share with you something President Weah said about yesterday's feat that Liberia achieved. Yeah, so that's why it is. Then, currently as we speak, I will talk something. And I hope to hear from the people of Nikru Town. I hope to get a guy family number or something like that. One, let me see. What do I have here? Okay, yeah, it's here. Good. It's here. All right, yeah. The NSA people, they just want to go arrest somebody. Amos Toy told somebody, say the man in my office, you can arrest the man. They just arrested one guy who is the district coordinator for CDC, but he's the assistant manager at the Liberia Petroleum Refining Company. The NSA just arrested the man today. They arrested him today at his workplace because Amos Toy said the man is there. And then they arrested the man. That the people who just got Security Council see they celebrating it. They don't carry that man to go torture him again. That the people who just got what they call So they are more concerned about international peace and security. They don't care about local peace and security. They just arrested that man, and the man's house is crowded. From what I understood, his families are concerned because he might be going through another round of torture that they have always been doing in recent time. As to why, we don't know. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Let me can read for y'all, because as you gave credit to the former president, our president, and His Excellency Ambassador Dr. George Manawia, we'll put it that way, so that the man who is coming back, and to bring back our country, and because he has our country with him, he must bring back our country, because wherever he is where our country is. The happiness, the joy of our people is right there where we are. If he doesn't come back, they will not get it. Because Joseph Boakai is the demon on top of this country now. And where there is demon, what do you expect to get from it now? That God, with that boy, he's sitting down there so weird. The moment the ball comes straight, God just start opening all doors for you. All the hardship that you're talking about here. Look, life would nobody will take say, oh, your team will be cheap or they don't know. But the people will appreciate, they will be able to afford. Things may not be cheap, but the people will be able to afford. How much we used to buy things in time past? How you think God managed with us? We used to buy things sometimes 10 cents, 5 cents then. And the price have gone. Are we not having the purchasing power to purchase them despite the price? Look, we don't have problem with tin prices going up. We have problem with people not having the purchasing power, that when it goes up, we must have that purchasing power to suppress it by saying, look, even if it goes up, I must get the money for it. But if we not get the money, the tin price is going up, they not get the money. You see why they are suffering? Yeah. Tin prices, nobody will tell you that tin prices will be cheap all through life. No. Tin prices will go up. Tin prices will go up. But the people should have the opportunity to match those prices. As the prices going up, there are opportunities, and whatever it is going up as well, so that they are having the opportunity to counter all of that. Because the moment they have it, guess what? The tin prices will reduce by themselves. But you see everyone else want to go here and there. It will not be necessary anymore for you to even care, because the idea is it will not be in demand, because the men will have choices to make. And when they may have a lot of choices to make, the other man who carry a price out, you will bring it down, because he believe that they may get money. They may want to buy building material thing. Everybody want it. So what will happen now is building material stores will start bringing their tin prices down, because they may get choice as to what kind of quality of building material he wants. So you who get your building material thing and what you will bring the price down. But if it's not there, what about it is that why we are suffering? So y'all learn that one there too again. We are getting there by the grace of God. So this is what your president said. Let me read it, which of course will be justice to you people. Let me read it out to you. Now, yeah, we'll come to that backwards carpet man thing. Sorry, yeah, I was just looking for what to put on the screen so that we see it. So that is why your president wrote yesterday. Joseph Boakai talked about the UN Security Council, blah blah blah. He went for J.J. Rao. He went for Totman. He went for all kinds of people. He did not mention George Weah's name. Even the flyer they fixed, he did not. You see, Joseph Boakai, look, you're just been praising Joseph Boakai for nothing, but God said before the man dies or before he leaves the stage, let the Liberian people know who really the man is, that he's Mr. Nothing. And the message goes, we should always observe people know their track records before we can put them in our seats. Asking you now what God showing to you now, because this man came from nowhere. Yeah, look at me, get integrity. They will be love the country. Just so recklessness. You were just talking. You see how God can expose people. God has naked. You know what they call naked somebody? You just think the person get close on there, right? What God has done, God has naked Joseph Boakai. God has naked him to the extent that you see Joseph Boakai naked. That what God doing to him, God has naked him until there's nothing. All the clothing you to be putting on, Joseph Boakai wearing clothes, Joseph Boakai wearing targeted clothes, Joseph Boakai is a statesman. He not anything at all. Joseph Boakai was not the least among statesmen in this country. Not because you occupy any position, it makes you a statesman. No. He does not deserve to be called a statesman. Because Joseph Boakai does not have a iota of understanding that statesmanship calls for deportment. You see, George Weah, you don't know some of these things. But you see, When you ascend at that level, you are a diplomat. There are things you do, you're not doing them because you like them. You are doing them because it is called for you to do it. That's why you do them. So let's take, for instance, Ezra and myself may be here. We don't want to speak to each other or whatever it is. But guests then come around. And by virtue of the guests that are coming, they expect that my team here, we are working in one accord. So I will introduce Ezra and say, oh, he's standing here. And I'm doing it with smiles. It doesn't mean Ezra myself speaking, but I'm doing it with smiles. Right? But what that is between Ezra and myself is level up. But I'm not going to show that out there. That's diplomacy. You say, you tell that Ambassador Tato from Joseph Boakai said, because he's not a diplomat. Joseph Boakai is nobody. You can never ever, I can never ever call Joseph Boakai ambassador anymore. No day. It will even slip from my mouth to call him ambassador. Why you told that ambassador thing say you put on that man? He's not even behaving. You know what they call ambassadors? Do you know that? Why it would take? Let's agree that Joria say he won't even speak to you. You are the president. You think he's not going to speak from anybody? Whether you like it or not, that's his business. Whether Joria won't speak to you, whatever. No, you are the president. Play your presidential role. Recognize your predecessors. Whether they like it or not, it's up to them. Because the bread is upon you to present the image of the country out there. It is not upon we are. So even if we wants to do anything to create a dent on the image of the country, you allow we to do that? Let's agree that we say you will not speak to you. But the public out there, they don't get time. All they know is Joseph Boakai is coordinating things. Peaceful democracy is afloat. And that is what they are looking for. Why we have taken you to just call George Weah name yesterday? And just say, we'll tell you, thank you. You know what you have done? You think deep down, people don't know it would have. And that's what you did not do. Whole day, be sitting there, you take man ball, you take man jaw, give it to ball. You take man jaw, give it to ball. Not knowing you are behaving not just like ball, but a chart. Not from ball level. You brought it to a childish level. That's what you have done, Joseph Boakai. Look, at least we had a boy. This time we have a child. No wonder. They say when you are getting old, you respond to childishness. That's why it is. No wonder for that. This is George Weah's statement now. The man who you are saying, you're to man job, you give it to ball. You're to man job, give it to ball. Let me go and read the boy. Let me go and read the boy's statement. The man job gave to boy. You can hear maturity. You see what we are did? That the difference is that how you can know. Put two error, put one old man, put one young man. Here, how they speak, how they address issue will tell you that old man there, he's a child. That small boy, he may be the lowest age person, but he's a man. So that thing about man, that Joseph Boakai was talking about, it was in behavioral pattern. That behavioral pattern wise, they can look at you, they say you man. In Todd's law, we learned that in school. Where if a little child who's supposed to be a child can sit behind a steering and drive that car in a way and portrays himself as a mature person, whatever that child does, they will infer maturity on that child. They will say your behavior, your talking, your thought process, everything. We look at it, you are no longer a child, you are a man. They will put maturity on that child. That law. Simple thing. So it's not about the age or whatever it is. It's about the idea. I think some of you pastor, then there's a but you thinking like a child, right? Yeah. There were people that you are a man, but you're thinking like a child. That means you are still a child. Because once you are thinking like a child, that means you haven't matured yet. So you stay thinking like a child. And Joseph Boakai is not only thinking like a child, he is still behaving like a child. When George Weah won the presidency, walk up to you. You were sick. The boy, he behaved like a man and decided to send you to hospital. Today, you are now in power. You, the man, now to behave like man, you are behaving like a child. Not even like a boy, but like a child. That is what it is, right? Let's listen. Let's read for you what we have said. Right? That is it. Yeah. So then they say, he said, today marks a proud movement for our beloved country, Liberia. Liberia has secured a seat at the global table as a non-permanent member of the United Nations Security Council. That's George Weah for you. I extend heartfelt appreciation to the government of Liberia. Listen to this, to the government of Liberia led by President Joseph Boakai for ensuring that his monumental national aspirations came to a successful conclusion. You seen it? Joseph Boakai said, I will never call George Weah name, but George Weah called a name. And so we think to the government of Liberia, led by. So he even recognizes the leadership that George Weah, that a man, that a boy now behaving like a man. Why the man who's supposed to behave like a man is behaving like a child. You see where we are now. You see what God can do. So he went on to say, my sincere thanks also go to the ECOWAS, the African Union, and all local and international stakeholders who supported Liberia from the onset and followed through today with a resounding vote. When we began this journey, he tried to say, when we began this journey, the goal was clear: to claim Liberia's rightful place on the world stage and advance global peace and security. He said, we're not just fighting for Liberia's place, but we're also fighting to advance global peace and security. That's what we are saying here. He said, now with this opportunity, we reaffirm our commitment to championing these ideals. George Weah have left in opposition and stay champion these ideals. And George Weah will remain in opposition and stay champion it. Joseph Boakai is not championing anything. So George Weah, being the single Liberian who is able to champion this, he is making that commitment again. He is saying to the world that I was with Ellen Johnson, said he has supported her, and we championed that. We led to a peaceful transition. We championed that. I am still in opposition, and I know exactly my people will champion that. Weah is affirming. Weah is saying that this opportunity will reaffirm our commitment to championing these ideals. Why advocating tirelessly for Liberia? Is George Weah not advocating for Liberia? George Weah is advocating for Liberia on a daily basis. That's George Weah for you. Simple thing. And what did he do? This is what a president can do. He said, I call on all Liberians to use this landmark achievement to work in collective interest of our common patrimony, Liberia. God bless Liberia. This, we are sounding like he's even the president. Joseph Boakai go rap out of long trash, nothing inside. Just a short piece that we wrote. That was all. Why Boakai is like this? Why he's behaving like a child? And the man, he was saying, yeah, God. He said, you take man joy, you get no boy. Now, the man come there now, the man is behaving like a child. And the boy that was there now behaving like a man. That was childishness on their part. George Weah ate a show from you again yesterday. And that statement is sent forth everywhere. Partners, they are seeing it. They're seeing Joseph Boakai on us. Because George Weah is a man. His brain makes him a man. His act of responsibility makes him a man. People who take responsibility for people that man. Joseph Boakai is a liability. Only children can be liability on their parents. Joseph Boakai is a semblance of a child from day one. Joseph Boakai has been liability. Everything Joseph Boakai ever got. I will give you the trademark. I think I posted it on my page today. Ellen was beaten. Ellen was put in jail. Ellen was raped. Ellen jumped from there. Ellen is president. Joseph Boakai, free ride. He became vice president. When Ellen left, Joseph Boakai went back to a liability again because he cannot sustain himself without support of people. He went back to a liability and was now a beggar. Alexander Cummings and Bernard Ure then came. They say, oh, the opposition team here, we got to be strong against CDC. Alexander Cummings said, me, I get an international contact. We'll fight how we do everything that will sanction these CDC people. Alexander Cummings fought hard and did everything he could. Bernard Ure then put Joseph Boakai in private jet. They were flying around with him. In the end, Joseph Boakai became president. No people lose it. Alexander Cummings was sponsoring the CPP. Joseph Boakai did not pay a dime in terms of due. Alexander Cummings, the moment Joseph Boakai got there, and whatever it is, there is a free ride again Joseph Boakai got. Joseph Boakai has been on national liability throughout, and only a child will continue to be a liability on the parent. Today, he is the biggest liability on this country. That's why nothing sound is coming from out of this country, because Joseph Boakai is a liability. There's nothing else. What more do you want me to say about this? Is it false or truth? It's total truth. He has never, there is no trademark of struggle that Joseph Boakai talk about. The last struggle Joseph Boakai ever talk about is about corruption, where he had to take a goat because he was suffering. He had to give salt to the goat for him to get pumped, for him to sell it to steal. George Weah did not give any story like that. Other people, what kind of omen is that that you have that will always be like this? And that's why all his activities are characterized by failure. And I said it on my page. I said there's a difference. The time you know that success is cold, you that you are blessed. So somebody tell you, say, oh yeah, AB do they want here and there. Let's look at the outcome. Let's look at what comes from out of it. There is nothing good that has ever come from out of Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai won the presidency. What thing good coming from out of it today? Joseph Boakai became vice president under Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. What thing good came from inside him? He turned to beggar. Joseph Boakai became head of CPP. What thing good came from inside? CPP collapsed. Joseph Boakai became head of, in fact, he emerged from the opposition community as being president. What thing good coming from inside today? Done. Joseph Boakai was president. George Weah, who fought hard for MCC scorecard, and then they gave compact to Liberia. The moment Joseph Boakai became president, Donald Trump took it away. What did who came from inside? Nothing. That is the difference between struggle, success. Because every success that you celebrate, it comes from out of struggle. Those struggles are tearful moments. That struggle. You got to tell the people that to get to heaven, it goes through struggle. It is not yet. What kind of man that not get any track record of struggle and sacrificing for his country? But of course, you're seeing up there. Is it not a that is a curse? That's why you see Joseph Boakai is a cursed person. He and his bunch of pastors who are supporting him today, all of them, they are cursed. Because only the cursed people within the cursed realm can understand each other and support each other. That's why they are who they are. Because the least people that expect to get that kind of behavior in them, that the pastor then, they should be able to see and have better relationship with God. Because if you look at Joseph Boakai's track record, you will know that he is not of God. He's not blessed by God. It is the fruit of what comes from out of your success that determines blessing. Right? So let's say, for instance, Abraham Williams goes to America. He says, oh, Abraham Williams blessed or no? What I did or what achievement I got as a result of going to America is what I determines that I was really blessed. Because everyone else can go to America. But when Abraham went to America, the extras, that what made him different. George Weah left from here, he went to Europe. What I'm talking at the top, that what made all to know that he is blessed. Did Joe Nangwe not go to Europe? Did Jean Sadista Diva not go to Europe? Did Kevin Segwe not go to Europe? Did all the other players, they did not go to Europe? Everybody went to Europe. But what is the distinction to tell that this person is favored by God? He has, that is it. It is the extras you put in, and God will look at. God is not a lazy God. Let me tell you all of the things. We have to be looking at the lazy papier who have been a liability on society. He's a natural born liability. That the kind of man you're looking at, you're passing around. Oh no. So you see, these are some of the things that we talk all of the time. But you see, you will not understand some of it, because the idea is some of you don't want to struggle. Like you see our man is struggling today. Tomorrow, when smiles come their way, that is how God can bless people. That is why it is. Joseph Boakai had never been part of the struggles of this country. Never, ever. He had just been sitting back and just getting. Even for those to select Joseph Boakai to make LPNC boss, how he ended up, they had to sack him. There is no success that ever come from any opportunity Joe had, because Joe is a curse. Nothing good had ever come from Joe. All the things I'm talking about, my line, and now you're Joe, your bro. Even though then they fought hard, they got their little cool here and there. They selected Joseph Boakai again. They say you will be head of LPNC. That what made him mayor at that time, because on do then when you're working at that time, you got to get a rank of mayor. What happened? They had to sack you again. LPNC, the United States government had problem. They say they send their money. Joe Bogas corner everything, and they wanted to take it, do them how to sack that paper again. Because nothing good comes from out of Joe. So why you can't take the kind of failure you're putting ahead of our country? They are think something good will come from out of the country. They made track record. Even his own life, nothing good came from inside when he was vice president. They are telling me a point. You think, look, it is not about the position or whatever. It is the person in the position, because it is the person that God blesses. I spoke to you people the last time. I said blessing runs through people and not through the land. Blessing runs through people and not in the land. Blessing runs through people and not in the position. And I told you that thing. Where I said Abraham and brother Lot, they were having problem here and there. Abraham, you told your brother, say, look, now that we are here, you have the whole land here, low east, low west, anywhere you want to take it. The rest of it, leave there for me. That Lot thought was not good place, that the place God blessed. God left the one that Lot took. You see, the blessing runs through the person. It's not in a position. No. There are certain people that sit in a position here today, nothing good will come from inside. You take a man from there, you put another man in a position again. The blessing runs through people. America not just great by itself. America not just shining all by itself. It is the people of America. They made America that way. What more you want? Then you take the people who get failure track record. Through your whole life, you have been failure and liability. You're pouring on the country and it's a liability on you people. Ryan playing, doing this one. All the things that the people doing. Why you think liability calls for? You think liability is somebody who's an asset? They will not give you. Asset is gives away, right? Georgia is an asset to this country. You people are dealing with Joseph Boakai, who's a liability. So as a result of that thing, you're talking, oh, they print 3.8 million to go say they want to lobby for something that already would have been go. All those stealing that you're doing that what liability calls for. Yo, did you people ever think that anything sound will come from Joseph Boakai? You look at your track record. All the things I just listed. Just from winning Security Council, see the failure has started. They went to do arrest. Here, NSA people want to go do arrest. They just from winning it. They just want to go do arrest. Just recently, they just today, they want to go do arrest again. The failure has started already. It's not about just getting it, but what comes out of it is what it tells whether we are blessed. The first trademark arrested at job site, called upon bar. And oh God, yeah. These people, you know, I'll be telling you all the thing and be, oh, AB can you talk? Because you know why? God is wonderful and God is using people like us. Nothing good will come from out of that Security Council seat. If Georgia were there, the blessing was going to come from out of it. That thing is going to be a total disgrace, a total curse. Because JMB has even started arresting opposition figures. That young man was just arrested today again. For a working place where Amos toward the air. They just sat down there. Is what God. But these people there, you know, they are a bunch of I don't know what will happen, but I think we are getting there. This district coordinator of District 16, they call him Bacchus Cape. Yeah. The guy was arrested today. For what? Nobody knows. Because an opposition is not, and that's what they're doing. They man who just got Security Council CEO that they didn't want to, and they were celebrating. We're not going anywhere, you, to tell you that failure will come from out of that thing. It's not all wishing for it. Oh, they are saying that people wishing for Liberia to fail. The one that Joseph Boakai doing, is it not a recipe for failure? So do we have to pray? Oh, they are getting ready. You're putting blame the opposition. The one that Joseph Boakai doing, is it not recipe for failure? What is it good that Joseph Boakai doing? That people praying against it or wishing against it. Your name is now. What is the good thing that he is doing? How do you say people what are going here? They know. And we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. I'm about to do the draws for you people. We have 30 minutes, and I should be here for 34 minutes official time, but 30 minutes our show time. So, this is it. And I just want to tell you that whatever it is, it doesn't matter who gets where. It's about what comes from out of where the person gets is what that determines whether they are blessed or cursed. We gotta know how many people have made their way up at the top and not by the will of God, but what the result, the end will justify that. What sound has ever come from out of Joseph Boakai? Even his own life was a failure. A hint to the wise remains to be quite sufficient. So let's get to the lines. Enter with your colors right here on this very die. And we are getting there. Bro, I will get to you about the Unity Party people and their stuff on tomorrow. Right? Tomorrow is Thursday. But I'm about to do a couple of draws and I get on. Why is Newton talk? I can't get on to log onto the thing. I'm not seeing it. And we think with God, all things are possible. Let's get on to the lines and interact with you. I hope Newton can come to help me up to set up something here for me to do this draw for our people. But let's get to the lines and interact with your colors. Hello, how are you doing? The first caller, quickly. Yeah, fine. Please go on. Let's listen to you.
Okay, good. All right,
let's hear from you, Sidiki.
You see, April Gossi William, those years in Paris, I don't know what that's a problem. In the 2013 election, a guy was renting a house called Eden, a Guild Fellows on Linda.
Mm-hmm.
He was Unity Partisan. Then he knew that I was sedition. After they won the election, the guy kept myself basic. Before he will be all right, I will work, I will do that, I will do that. I don't know. So while I'm doing this time, after the man said that we are done finished, at a time already out of $15 US. He can't kind of beg you, I beg you, please help me. I say, I can't do my salary down. Why to the Agastina, the guy in the bush can't make it. No job. He left my room.
So you carry a rent up? You carry a rent up because of that?
Yes, because he said he made other means because of the one election. All things going to be better for us. So, but because of this, I came and went to the $15 US. He begged us, I can't do as a speaker now, it won't be enough. So they line that they hoping them. They are hope. If you talk about it, whatever, we are solution. Yeah, everything. We are going to beg them to grab food. God will keep blessing the solution. If they hear about your election, where are they today? Look out there on the street today. If he need that country, the bridge between and the report to the kid. But don't want to go back. No, the people. How they go to the people. Maybe shame on the Libanians. Thank you. God bless you.
All right. Thanks so much, boss, for your contribution. How are you doing?
Baby.
Yeah?
How are you, my brother?
I'm doing fine. Oh, please go on quickly. Your name.
Yeah, this is Eddie Kali. I'm calling for Conway Joshua.
Name, go on. Let's listen to you, please.
You forgot one the state of the Baga.
One.
You were heading as a radio station you know called Star Radio.
Oh yeah, you were the boat here on that place.
Yeah, Star Radio, you was a failure also. You were heading Star Radio. Even when you are in a nation concerned about
Okay.
President. You can't be in a glass or you destroy stone. Maybe the unit party people who are typical Liberian, Joseph Boaga King was around the age of 7. The real history of the Boaga. Like, so that is sitting with Boaga, Danny and Wani. I always say every 8 days back on the country, and CDC, we always say we're not dressed out of bed. Because when we are acting and need to people say, oh, in peace, man. We not sit down with raw after tradition in the country, we not also do allow it. We don't also defend the party and protest. So you don't go after people that will sit there and say, you peace in council, you president waiting, you wake up people and arrest our people. Up to now, rather than waste statement from the government to tell why a man is, few days from now, we'll be wrapping up. And they're making mistakes. They just see the our extension for the 17th of July. They're making mistakes. That mistake they're making, we're watching them.
All right.
That mistake they're making, as far as we say, we get it from now on to tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, probably not sure what that man is, maybe. We can show you, we join the street. We can show them we join the street. We get up and all. We don't say they allow people to be in danger. President, we have even here, President, we don't say that no more. Because we really that man. Thank you, Emily.
Folks, that's all the time I'm coming out. Technical problem here tonight. But again, I think we are all grateful. I did a couple of draws. So the 20K people, tomorrow I will call you up. The number is here. I will call you up before I send the money to you. So I will call you up tomorrow. The draws are done. So tomorrow we'll be able to do it, split it up, maybe 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. But there are others who want. I have your number. Barriers will send the money to you. It can work that way. So we'll have it and we'll be able to call you up tomorrow. So thanks so much to all of you for the time. Until we are back here, God's willing, tomorrow with another edition of the show. Let's remain peaceful and are grateful to the Almighty God for everything and anything. Do have a pleasant night. Bye-bye.